Hey, what's up? This is Rob Cavestany from Death Angel. Let's check out my rack. All right, so signal chain input comes in through my line 6 receiver from my wireless. Comes out of here, just kind of runs back through here and pops out here. Goes into the GCX ground control, which is, this is the ground control here. And this is controlling everything with my effects and all the tone changes. That's being run through this bad boy here. And the Crybaby, the rack Crybaby is also incorporated into there. And the tube preamp 530 by Angle. So this rack preamp, everything's combined into this nice badass little rack. And power stage is coming here from the Tube Power Amp 840/50 by Angle. And I just put this in, actually, trying it out to just check out the different tone on the 50 watt. Normally I use the 850/100, so it's like 100 watts per channel, but I kind of blew it on the tour. So Angle hooked me up with some fine replacements, and anyways, I'm trying out the tone. It's kind of nice right now. It's a little crunchier. Checking it out for now. Everything is protected by the wonderful Furman power conditioner here, keeping all the voltage regulated. Look back here, you'll see this really intricate and really amazing setup that my bro Anders Aho wired up for me and just set up this whole rack. But I have all these pedals here. These are all from Dunlop. I use 2 carbon copy delays set at different settings for delay. I got this boost line driver, which I use on my solos to just boost up the volume. Black Label chorus, of course, for chorus, and the Phase 90 for some old school phaser. This Decimator 2 pedal keeps my noise down, and use that for noise gate. And it's all wired very, very tightly in here. I mean, it's amazing in this little tiny space, and it's very efficient and it's badass. If something goes wrong, it's hard to get in there and fix. There's the wah expression pedal that I'm using for the wah, and I'm trying out this new auto return style for a different trip that kind of shuts off automatically when it comes up. Kind of like it for now, it's cool. And using Angle cabinets for my speakers. And the whole rig sounds crunchy and amazing. Love it. So guitars are over here, follow me. They're a wonderful guitar vault. So this is where all the guitars live on tour. And on this tour I brought 4 of my custom Jacksons out with me. So let me introduce you to each one. This is the White Dragon. And my main guitar that I'm using in, all right, some details here. So these are custom made for me. I designed this shape with Grover Jackson like in 1989 or 88. And Mike Shannon, the senior master builder over there at Jackson, built the very first prototype for me with Grover. And he has built all the rest of them ever since. They're all amazingly built and very precise, and they're wonderful. So I got Floyd Rose floating bridge on all my Jacksons, top mounted. I can't deal with this is like the old school way. I didn't even realize how they started making them recessed, and like it makes the bridge lower, and it's just really weird for me because I slam down when I'm playing and I can't. It just ends up pressing the strings down. I like it surface mounted, old school style. I use Dunlop heavy core strings. They're kind of specially formulated for like drop tuning or hard slamming on your strings. They retain tighter tension at lower tunings. So we tune down to E flat, and they work great. I use a custom gauge, 10 through 52s. And they normally come in, where do they come in? There's three. It's like, light, medium, and heavy, but they call it like heavy, heavier, and heaviest. But so they make a custom gauge for me because I'm particular. So this is made of alder, and rosewood fretboard, and they're all that way. All my customs are alder with a rosewood fretboard. EMG 81 in the bridge position, and a HA in the neck position. I love it. It's kind of, the HA is supposed to be like a single coil, but put into this humbucker shape, and it's got a real nice tubular kind of sound, I like that Strat kind of neck pickup sound. So it's nice and clean and tubular. I love it. And just one volume and one 3-way toggle. You know, it's just bridge, neck, or both. And just a single volume. I don't need a tone. I don't use it. I use a tone full open, and it just ends up getting in the way. So for the music we're playing, the metal we play, I don't need to fuck with my tone. So yeah. And the position of these has moved ever so slowly this way from the first guitar, and every time they made me another one, I kept trying to move it down a little bit, because when I'm playing, I end up knocking my volume. So this guy is kind of in a good position. They used to be like here and here, so they're slowly making their way down. This guy is my main guitar in E flat, so we're tuned a half step down all the way across. All right, this is the guy known as Yin Yang, because of the black and white, you know, color scheme, and the inlays are like yin yang teardrops. Pretty awesome. So this is basically the same as the white one I just showed you. Everything on it except the knobs are just a little bit over, and this is also tuned in E flat, half step down. So this is basically the backup for the white one. This is the Black Dragon, and it's my current favorite, just because it's so stealth and like sick looking. And I love these bat inlays in here. So they're black. Obviously, you can't really see them that good. They blend in until you hit them with a light. It's just this matte black finish, this flat black, which is really awesome. It's the first guitar that's that way. Everything else is the same. The wood's the same. Only difference is I have this guitar tuned to, it's a half step down to E flat, but then the low string is tuned down to C sharp, so it's drop C sharp tuning. It's like a drop D, but the whole guitar is, you know, E flat with a drop C sharp. So some of our songs are that way. And the other thing I love about this guitar is if we do this to the, you'll see with your fine light there that if you could see now in the dark, these guys glow in the dark. You won't see it right now. Well, it works, trust me. If you charge these up, they glow a nice cool blue, and it's very key on a dark stage. So I like it. I know they have like the LED lights, but that's a little bit much for me. I just want the glow in the dark for a subtle glow. Problem is, if you forget to charge them up with a light, then you get no glow. And then this is Blue Dragon. So again, with the same configuration, it's got blue teardrops here, or water drops, however you want to call them. And this is also in drop C sharp. It's tuned the same as the black one, half step down and then drop C sharp on the low string. This was actually the second guitar, or no, the third one. So there was the original prototype from like '89, and then when Death Angel reformed in like 2001 or 2002, Jackson started building me these guitars again, and the first one they built was a red one, which is now at home. And this was the second one that they built for me. Out of all the ones out of all my signature Dragon guitars, this one seems to play the best. So this is the one I use mainly for recording. It just has that tone, and it's just so perfectly in tune that this is like the go-to for recording, especially. I absolutely love this guitar. I didn't want to bring it on tour because I want to like move it safely at home. Shut up, Tilo! But yeah, here we go. That's Blue Dragon. All right, so here, this is my trusty Jackson Dominion. It's actually a Mark Morton from Lamb of God's signature model, and Jackson, they gave me this guitar to take on tour for like my backstage and back of the bus riding and warming up and jamming guitar. and I really fell in love with this guitar. I love this guitar. I don't play it live because it just doesn't fit the live vibe and arsenal that we use, but I actually play this guitar probably more than any of my guitars, just because it's in the back of the bus, it's backstage, and at home it's light, and it just has a really comfortable shape for sitting down playing. It plays great. It's loud acoustically because it kind of has like sound cavities or something. There's like partial hollow body going on in here, so it's loud when you don't plug it in, and I really do love this guitar. It's a great guitar, great guitar. All right, so that's the gear rundown. Thanks for checking out my gear. Check us out online, www.deathangel.us, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, all the normal channels. Our new album, The Evil Divide, it's out now. It's on Nuclear Blast Records. We're currently on tour with DevilDriver. Got about 3.5 more weeks in North America, and see you at the shows.